Natatakot siya? Na pumunta dito?
Galit na galit daw itong si Congressman with regards.
And he has promised us, this committee, through his letter, that after November 1, he will be present into this hearing. Ano to? Naglulukuhan tayo dito? Well, I will not discuss and argue with our colleague, Congressman Kit Flores, with regards to the content of this second letter. But, malinaw po Mr. Chairman, na naglulukuhan tayo dito. Naglulukuhan tayo dito because the first letter promised us that he will be present after November 1. Kung hindi tayo naglulukuhan dito, ay ano? Natatakot siya? Na pumunta dito?
Congressman with regard, sabi ko sa'yo, walang S ang with regard. Paulit-ulit ka naman with regards eh. Tuloy, napag-aalata, nang walang-wala ka sa grammar pagdating sa English. Huwag ka na kasi mag-i-English. Pareho ka rin ni Congressman Bomba.
Unfortunately, yung sinasabi niyang coercion and harassment, it never happened.
Sayang! Hindi daw nangyari. Alam mo yung sinabi niya? Unfortunately, yung sinasabi niyang harassment and coercion, it never happened. Unfortunately! So, mas maganda pa na may harassment at coercion. Kasi pag may harassment or coercion, fortunately yon.
Congressman Bombastar. Ang sabi nung dalawa, willing daw sila mag-resign. Aba, anong willing? Mag-resign na kayo.
As a matter of fact, that's what I intend to do, to inhibit myself in the discussion about this issue. And together, maybe with Chairman Abante, we will be trying to relieve temporarily our chairmanship in order to discuss this in transparent and impartial and honest investigation on this matter.
Kasi nga, nasira na yung kredibilidad ninyo. At sinisira ninyo ang reputasyon ng Kongreso. Dati na nga sila, tinatagdagan nyo pa.
Kung Dan Fernandez put the paper he was holding on the table and told me, ito ang sasabihin mong statement na ito. While pointing on the paragraph on the paper, ito ang supplemental affidavit ni Colonel Garma. Sabihin mo, alam mo ang reward system. I-confirm mo lang.
Kanya, Congressman.
Yung idioto na congressman, subornation o perjury yan. He was suggesting, the mere suggestion of what he wants you to do is already a crime.
And then Kong Dan Fernandez said, while holding the affidavit, saan ka pwede? Dito, noong 1999, about DDS, alam mo to, pulis ka na sa Davao nito. Kong Abante asked me how many years do still I have with the PNP. I answered, I still have 4 years before my retirement. Then he made the remark, pwede ka pang maging general. I humbly responded to him, masaya na ako sa ranggo ko, sir. Pagkatapos nito, sir, uuwi na lang ako. At magtatanim na lang ako ng kamote sa amin.
Yung inuudyok mo yung tao na mag-execute ng affidavit falsely or making a false narrative, sovereign o perjury.
Then Kong Dan asked me, si Colonel Garma, anong masabi mo sa kanya sa Parayuga? I politely told him I cannot comment on the case. When I respectfully answered him, sir, mahirap yan. Kasama kami sa nag-iimbestiga at hindi ko alam kung anong kinalaman niya at may investigasyon din sa amin, baka ma-incriminate ako, sir. Kung Abante then persuaded me by saying, ikaw naman, Colonel, ganito na lang, alangan namang walang insidente o pangyayari sa panahon na yon. I answered, and I served as a COP in Mandaluyong during the COVID-19 pandemic, and there were less crime committed. And we did not receive any reward from anyone. I added that we only received funds, additional MOA or support fund from the Peace and Order Fund of the LGU. I then respectfully told Kong Dan Fernandez that anybody can debunk my statement if I confirm the testimony of Colonel Garma about the DDS in 1999, since I was not a member of PNP at the time. And I have no personal knowledge as to the reward system. Additionally, I said, the work of the policeman are noble and requires great sacrifice, even without the reward or award. It is our moral obligation and a call of duty to serve our country and people.
Made mention about him being asked to lie and being asked to be influenced by a legislator. He is by himself, Mr. President. There's no one in the room who can
Witness,
actually...
sino daw naka-witness ng exchange na
is there
yun?
anyone, sir?
At present the time, the two lawyers of Colonel Garma.
Sa ubod ng yabang nitong si Congressman with regards alias boy contempt.
We might cite you in contempt.
Then so be it,
Kaya
Your
na.
Honor.
You challenge us?
Yes,
Okay.
if
Mr.
that will be
President,
seen in
Mr.
the
Chairman.
nation na walang
Yes.
karapatan ang mga invited guests dito na magpahayag.
Natatakot daw si Presidente Duterte na dumalo sa ginagawang pagdinig diyan sa Quadcom. Sabi niya ano ba, naglolokohan ba tayo rito? Kala ko ba sabi niya doon sa sulat niya darating siya. Bakit di siya dumating? Kung hindi ka ba naman may pagabangag ka rin ano?
And he has promised us, this committee, through his letter, that after November 1, he will be present in today's hearing. Ano to? Naglulukuhan tayo dito? Well, in fact, I will not discuss and argue with our colleague, Congressman Kit Flores, with regards to the content of this second letter. But, malinaw po, Mr. Chairman, na naglulukuhan tayo dito. Naglulukuhan tayo dito because the first letter promised us that he will be present after November 1. Kung hindi tayo naglulukuhan dito, ano? Natatakot siya? Na pumunta dito? That's why, Mr. Chairman, that's why my first motion was to issue a so-called order for Attorney Delga to answer both letters. And, Mr. Chairman, and I would like to reiterate once again that we should invite again the former President to be present in the next hearing.
Yung letter sa inyo, ang sinabi niya, hindi maganda ang pakiramdam niya kasi nga, kababiyahe niya lang galing Maynila, papuntang Davao. Pangalawa, masyadong short notice. Gusto talagang umaten. Kaya, sinabi niya, hindi ako po pwede. Mabuti itong Senado, nung gumaganda ang pakiramdam niya, nagpadala agad ito ng imbitasyon. Tama-tama naman, maganda na ang kanyang pakiramdam, umaten siya. Ngayon, dahil bakit hindi siya atin? Tinanggihan niya ang pagdadalo. Hindi po ba sabi ko sa inyo, kung akong tatanungin, at ilang beses ko na rin sinabi yan dito sa ating programa sa TikTok, sa ating podcast, at pati na sa programa ko sa SM. Kung akong tatanungin, dapat talagang hindi na umaten. Kasi waste of time and money on the part of the former president and waste of time and money, taxpayers' money on the part of the members of Congress. Dahil yung pong sa Senadong hearing, sinabi niya na lahat ang maaaring kasagutan sa mga maaaring katanungan. Lahat binulgar niya na nga Binabago pa nga ang naratibo ng mga kalaban niya sa politika. Pangatlo, kung talagang interesado kayo na gusto niyong marinig, o edi either panoorin niyo yung video on naman yan, online. O kaya humingi kayo ng kopya dyan sa Senado. OP naman daw sila, magbibigay sila. Ikaw ka masyadong mayabang, boy contempt o congressman with regards. Nakakasakit tenga yung paulit-ulit mong with regards. Ikaw ba nahihiya dyan? Mali-mali ang English mo. Pareho rin ng isa. Yung si Congressman bomba. Ang hirap sa inyo kasi, pag hindi ho kayo sanay sa wikang Ingles, kung hindi kayo nag-aral ng English o nag-master sa English language, huwag na ho kayong gumamit ng salitang yan kasi pag tatawanan lang kayo, nahuhubaran lang ang pagka-ignorante nyo sa wikang dayuhan, lalong-lalo na sa grammar. Pati pronunciation ninyo mali. Buti sana kung may sustansya yung mga sinasabi nyo. Wala rin. Diba? Kaya talaga kayo, tumahimik na lang kayo. Yung ginawa nyo kay Colonel Grialdo ay labag sa batas, labag sa etika. Biro nyo, gusto nyo papagsinungalingan, gusto nyo i-validate o patutuhanan yung mga sinabi ni Colonel Garma na hearsay lang naman. Anong ibig sabihin? Kayo, hindi kayo naniniwala na rin kay Colonel Garma kasi gusto nyo pang i-validate. Pero kung naniniwala kayo, hayaan nyo na yun. Eh siguro, nagkonsulta sa abogado, naku, mga congressman, yung mga sinabi ni Rita Garma, maliban sa hindi ka panipaniwala, pangalawa, wala pa siyang personal na kaalaman. Kaya nga sabi ni Presidente Duterte, nagsisinungaling yung gagang yan. Nagaga ka tuloy. Pero ako, alam niyo ang aking simpatiya nasa kanya. Dahil nung mga unang araw, talagang naninindigan siya eh. Pero nung kinulong na siya, nabago na. Natakot na. Kaya nung nagkaroon siya ng affidavit na binabasa, hindi niyo ba napansin? Iyak siya ng iyak sapagkat labag sa kalooban niya. Labag na labag sa kalooban niya. Ibig sabihin, tinakot siya. O, natakot siya. Kaya kinulong. Tapos, inaakusahan pa na siya nasa likod ng pagpatay. Nung tatlong drug Chinese lords.
Kanya, Congressman.
Yung idioto na congressman, subornation o perjury yan, he was suggesting the mere suggestion of what he wants you to do is already a crime.